Hi everyone, we're here to do an unboxing from ONENESS Emporium. This was a little treat to myself. Let's get to it. I can remember what one of these things are, but not the other one, which is quite bad, but it makes it quite exciting. Always lovely presentation from Cheryl. This is the thing that I can remember, and the other one, oh, it's all wrapped up, how exciting. Right, okay, so the one I can remember purchasing is the Penumbra Tarot. So this is by, this is one of Ethany's decks. Ethany's done the guidebook. The artwork is by Eris Elizabeth. Says evoke the liminal space. This is get beautiful rose petal finish. So in here we have a chunky guidebook, which is consistent with Ethany's decks. Her Modern Love Tarot also has a chunky guidebook just like this, and the Cosmic Wisdom Tarot has a bigger guidebook, bigger as in you know, dimensions, so it's not as thick as this, but still jam-packed with information. I'm just browsing through this for the first time, as you can see, but what I like is that we see, you know, Ethany's notes, and then we see Eris, the creator, the artist's notes on the cards as well, so that's pretty cool. See, we get some spreads and stuff there as well. I'm going to enjoy looking through them, and we're getting you know, images of the cards, which is just great. So let's have a wee nosy at some of the cards. I won't do a full walkthrough, so this is like a title card. See it quite well there. In the universe there are things that are known and things that are unknown, and in between them there are doors, and you can probably hear my dog whinging in the background. So yeah, so we can see that, oh, this is an interview spread card, which is quite cool if you like doing interview spreads. I personally don't do them anymore because I just felt that they didn't really work for me. The cards they're kind of a bigger than the standard tarot size. Let me do a wee size comparison. In fact, I've got the Shining Tribe Tarot here, which is kind of a standard size, and you can see that they're bigger both in length and breadth. They have this beautiful metallic copper edging, and they have metallic copper embellishments, embossments, cold stamping. I'm not really sure what the right word is for this, but you can see the way that I hold it in the light, it shines. And then there are the cards themselves. Like I say, not a full walkthrough, so this will give you a gist for what it looks like. Let's turn that on, that's a wee bit better. So, beautiful artwork, as you can see. That's cool. Strange but cool Empress. Lovers, beautiful contrast there. What does that make me think of? I'm not sure, it almost gives me a RuPaul type vibe, the way that the grit in the teeth there. Very traditional Rider-Waite-Smith looking, Rider-Waite-Smith looking Wheel of Fortune, considering that the other cards are so different. So I've had to stop and restart this video several times because there are fireworks going on outside, and my dogs are very, very barky when it comes to fireworks. I mean, to be fair, they're quite scared of them, they don't like them, so they unsettle them quite a bit. So yeah, apologies if you're hearing barking at any point. I'm sure if you've got dogs you'll understand. I said I was going to do a full walkthrough, and I'm conscious that I'm flipping through, you know, pretty much card by card. Beautiful little swords there. Actually reminds me very much of the Morgan Greer, but I don't know if it's I think it's more the Nine of Swords and the Morgan Greer that this looks like, but I feel as though the Nine of Swords and the Morgan Greer does look like a Knight of Swords. I've said that many a time. That's cool for the 10. So courts are changed up. We have the Element of Swords, we have the Agent of Swords, we have the Crown of Swords, and the Throne of Swords. So Element, Agent, Crown, and Throne. How do I feel about that? Agent for the knight totally makes sense. The Element, it doesn't give me page vibes, but it's alright because I suppose I would read the Element as being like the ace. It's like the epitome of the entire suit, you know? You know, the ace, the way that the aces kind of you know, depict the potential of the whole suit, to me that is the Element. So and then the Crown and the Throne, I would read them as being quite similar, you know. Crown and Throne, what's the difference between them symbolically, you know? I don't know. Anyway, Nine of Torches, so this is our Nine of Wands. That's quite cool. Not if you don't like spiders, mind you. Oh, I love that Agent, that dragon. The Crown and the Throne. Quite unusual for the 8 of Water. Usually we see some sort of moving on. Love that for the 10 of Cups though. Puts me in mind of Scylla's Shimmering Veil. That's the one. Throne. Okay, so even though I said I wasn't doing a full walkthrough, you have just seen all of the cards. Let's see, where are we for time? We're only on 8 minutes, we're doing fine. So yeah, that was the Penumbra Tarot by Ethne and Eris Elizabeth. Beautiful, beautiful deck. Now we get to the deck that I can't remember what it was that I bought. So this is as exciting for me as it is for you. And this one's come wrapped in this. Yeah, that's right, I remember it now. So it's Ciro Marchetti's Mystic Palette Tarot, and this is the kind of a one with more muted tones. There are 2 versions of this deck. The other one is more bright and bold colours. This one is more muted, and of the 2 I did prefer this one. So I decided to go for this. Well, that's quite a nice, it's a tuck box, but it's one of those tuck boxes, one of those ones that opens like a book, rather than like a cigarette packet. So is this just this is like a 9 of Wands, is it? So is this an extra card, or was there one card that wasn't in it? How strange. Let's see. Put that there, and again comparing it to a standard size, you can see they're a fair bit bigger. Cardstock is matte. It's quite thin actually for who is it? Oh, it's Llewellyn, so you would expect Llewellyn to be thinner cardstock, but they don't usually do matte, which is nice. So I've got that 9 of Wands over there. Just going to see if it's an alternative card, or why that would have been on top of the packaging. So there's no guidebook or anything that comes with this. It just seems to be the cards that we're getting. In fact, let me flip right to the 9 of Wands because that's going to bug me. So there's the 10, the 8. Oh, it's because, look, it's got a 0 on it. So that must be why this is included as an extra, because it's the wrong numeral. There we go. Mystery solved. I'll just keep this as an extra card. You've seen my video hashtag tarot extras, you know that I like to keep extra cards aside. Right, so you can see the backs. The backs are they're beautiful actually, very fiery. So you can see here there's this hay. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the Hebrew alphabet. So I think this is the letter hay. And then we've got Cancer as well, but has that been on every card? And I've just not, yeah, because we've got that there. What do we have? We don't have the Gemini symbol for the lovers, unless I'm just missing it. Yeah, we do, there, it's there. It's hanging off the fool's hat. Not the fool, the lover's man. We have Taurus there, and we have the my Hebrew alphabet knowledge. Oh no, that's hay. So the other one is different. Anyway, and we have Aries there. So we do have the symbols, but they're not all as obvious. So Strength, Hermit, Wheel of Fortune. So we had Strength at 8 and then Justice at 11 for anyone who that matters. That's a really nice Hound one. Cool death card, so she's holding the old Marseille death card in her hand there. That's quite interesting. Temperance, the Devil, Towers looking good. The Star. I know that Chiro, I've definitely seen some of his decks where he's in the Star, you see the ruins of the tower in the background. I say some, I know that he does it in Legacy of the Divine, that might be the only one he's done it in, but it's a small detail that I really appreciate. Judgment. And the World. And then, so this will be an Ace of Wands, 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, etc. Try not to hold the cards in front of myself, because that's not very helpful for anyone. So again, you can see here we've got Mars and Leo. Does it do that in every card? For the 6, we see Jupiter. Can I see Leo though? The Leo symbol. Nope. Again, it might just be, oh, there, it's on the horse. I don't know whether that, so I can see Mars and Leo. Mars and Leo, and then 7 appears to have Mars and Leo as well. So that'll be a mistake, because they're not both Mars and Leo. Yeah, that's not quite right. Let's see, we've got Mercury. I'm going to, so it should be Mercury and Sagittarius. I suppose you've got your wee Sagittarius fella there, haven't you? I'm going to stop looking for them all, so that there's a Sagittarius kind of a symbol there. Moon and Sagittarius maybe. And I'm sure this one is Saturn. Yeah, Saturn and Sag. I won't keep looking for them all, because this walkthrough will end up taking too long if I do, but let's see, so the year courts are just your standard, I think, page, knight, queen and king with my big fat thumb in front of it. Okay, onto the cups. So we have the symbol for water there. You can see quite clearly the Venus in Cancer. Or 4, or 5, or 6. I love a good symbol, so I've got to really try hard not to like go hunting for the astrological correspondences now that I know that they're there. Page, knight, queen, king. I suppose the fact that it's quite subtle is actually good, because I know that not everyone really likes, or has it been an A on all of them? Yeah, it has. You know, I suppose that's not the best way to put it. I don't think anyone said that they particularly don't like the astrological correspondences being on the cards, but I know there's just lots of people that don't use them in any way. So if they're a bit more subtle, and if they're not like really obvious on the card, then that would work for them, because they don't use them, so maybe they don't need to have them there. Anyway, tangent. So that's the 8, 9 and the 10. Sun and Gemini for the 10, and our page, knight, queen and king. And we will speed through the pentacles, see that everything's falling about the place. This is what happens with new decks, is the cards like to go travelling on their own, as I'm sure you will have noticed. Or maybe it's just me, maybe I've got ghosts that like to play with my cards and I'm thinking it's a totally normal thing. Tell me in the comments, do you have ghosts that move your cards too, or just me? Our king, right, so that was what I got. Thanks very much for watching, hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you've bought anything recently from ONENESS Emporium. I know that Cheryl has a sale on. Okay, thanks so much for watching, take care everyone, and I shall see you later.